Hello, it's Charlotte here, and welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new here. In today's video, I am going to be explaining to you what people mean by the term nimble pages when it comes to Squarespace SEO. So if you have spent any time on Squarespace's knowledge base looking at any of the SEO articles, which you have, right? Of course. I mean, like who doesn't do that with all their spare time? But no, if you've been on those websites or articles, anything, you might have seen the term nimble page come up and how that's seen as a good thing. But you probably are like, cool, great. Like, what does nimble page mean? How do I know if I have one? If I don't have one, what can I do to get it? How do I build it from the start? All those sorts of things. So that's what I'm going to be going over in today's video. And I'm going to be showing you a few tips as well and walking you through every step of the way. So we're going to dive right into that. So first things first, though, let me share my screen. And I want to remind you that I have a Squarespace SEO checklist that you can download totally for free. I'll link to it down below. And it's a one-page PDF that literally walks you through everything you need to know step by step on Squarespace SEO. So it is a one-page download. Like I said, it's been downloaded thousands and thousands and thousands of times. So you are in excellent company with this. And essentially how it works is that if you're a total beginner, it gives you a roadmap to start. And if you have maybe been at this for a little while, but you want to make sure you haven't forgotten anything, then you can also take a look at the SEO checklist and it will ensure that you've, what's that term? Crossed the T's, dotted the I's, all that sort of thing. So grab the Squarespace SEO checklist. Again, it's linked to down below and you can thank me once you have it and learn more about it just on that link. Okay, so let's talk a bit more about nimble pages and what that means for Squarespace SEO. So essentially, a nimble page means that the page, the web page, the product page, the blog post, the gallery page, whatever it is, it means that it is quick to load. There's nothing on the page that is lagging down the page load time. Because again, this is really important because one of the big factors both for user experience and SEO is page load speed or the page load time. So if a page is slow to load, then that is a negative user experience and it's something that Google will penalize you for. And by penalizing you for it, it means that you won't show up as high in the online search results. And again, if you're not showing up as high in the online search results, you'll get less traffic, less hits to your business, less opportunities for growth, all of that sort of thing. So if we are thinking about a nimble page, it means that we want to build our pages, whether it's building a new page from scratch, optimizing an existing page so that it is nimble and quick to load. So some of the things that I want you to think about is what could contribute to a nimble page, or more in maybe the other way to put it is what could take away from a nimble page, what could slow it down. And in most cases, the issue that people have is that they have a lot of images with a large image file size. So I pulled again just to double check what Squarespace recommends. And at the time of recording this in April of 2023, Squarespace recommends that you keep the images underneath 500 kilobytes or 500 KB. You'll see that as well on the image size. And the overall page should be less than 5 megabytes or 5 MB. You'll see that. So again, images under 500 kilobytes, full page size under 5 megabytes, okay? And this is something that you can take a look at because if you have a basic website and you have maybe like 1 or 2 images on it, then on each page, let's say, or a blog post or something, in that case, probably you're not worrying about having too big of a page, right? Like if you're just talking 1 or 2 images and then a bunch of text, then that is not going to exceed the recommended size that would make it no longer a nimble page. However, if you do have many images, or if you have several images, but they're all really, really large files, super high quality or something, then in that case, we might want to look at compressing the images, making them smaller file sizes. So let me show you, I'm going to now share my screen and show you what I mean by that, because I know it can be helpful to like see it and not just hear it. So let me share my screen again. Good. So I'm going to open this up here and imagine, let's say I've got this image, okay? This is an image that I either like want to upload or I already have it on my computer, but I've noticed if let's see here, if I zoom over here, you can see, oh, wow, this case, the file size is, 953, right? And 953, as we just said, exceeds the recommended 500 limit, right? So in this case, what I would know is, all right, well, I like the image, but I just need to compress it. So in this case, I would go and use, if I was you, and I just want the easiest path of least resistance, there are other ways to do it, but this is just a simple one I recommend. I would go to a tool like tinypng or something. And what I would do is just grab this image and compress it. So you can see here, it's going to compress the image. And we've dropped it and good. Now you can see it's 474. So that now fits within Squarespace's recommended thing. So this is great. So now I would download it and you'll see here that like, oopsie. Now if I go into it, my downloads, yeah, now you can see here, it's like hard to toggle between everything. Now this is the good file size, right? So again, before I went to the website, I would want to optimize it, name it properly, all of that sort of thing, and then go in and replace it with the large image that either already exists, or if I'm talking about a new page, then I'd start from scratch with it this way. So this is one of the things I want you to think about. Just again, if you have pages with current images, a lot of content or something, and you're like, oh no, it's not Nimble, there's too much content on here, then definitely go back and use a tool like this or evaluate what the page size is. And if you're starting from scratch and you're building out your website or any new pages, blog posts, whatever, from here on out, then take that in mind. And again, this is especially important if you have lots of galleries or a lot of images on a page, in a product description, in a blog post. If you're doing any kind of like highlight, case study, portfolio piece or whatever, then you definitely want to make sure that you're doing this with the images. And then making sure that the images in particular have been taken care of. Then you want to think about the text as well. And again, the way that text works, it doesn't contribute as much to the size of the page itself. So again, you probably don't have to worry, even if you have lots of long form content on the page itself with the text, it probably will not exceed the recommended size limit and go over that like Nimble threshold. So I hope this is helpful for you. I hope it explained what Nimble pages are, what it means for SEO, how it links in both to user experience, but also SEO. And again, if you want to learn more about SEO and get started, I recommend that you grab a copy of that Squarespace SEO checklist. Again, it's linked to down below. You can grab it at any time. And if you want to learn more about Squarespace SEO or online business and marketing or things like that, then take a look at all of the other videos that I have on my YouTube channel, or else all the posts, the resources, all of the wonderful stuff that I have over on my website as well. It's just, you can go down the rabbit hole. So like heads up, essentially. If you want to learn more about this niche. And if you like the video, be sure to like it or give it a thumbs up. Leave me a comment down below. Let me know if you have any questions at all. And that's it for now. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you again soon in the next video. All right, bye now.